All right, I'm back. I am Adam, and I'm here to review The Disaster Artist. Um, Dan's not with me. It's not that Dan wasn't interested in seeing the film. He is, but he wasn't necessarily interested in paying $15 to go see it though. He definitely did say that he does want to see the film. He is interested in it. He just didn't want to pay the price that you have to pay to see it. And granted, we've been seeing a lot of movies lately, so and it's Christmas time, so I understand the idea if rather save the $15 to buy a gift for a family member than to go see the Disaster Artist if he's not nearly as interested in it or invested in it as I am. The Disaster Artist. What is it? If you don't know by now and you heard of it, it is a film about the making of the film The Room. It was just written, directed, and produced by a guy named Tommy Wiseau, who is an enigma of the Hollywood industry. Um, Weird guy. I'm not going to get into the whole what The Room is about or Tommy Wiseau because I assume if you're interested in this film, you have some understanding or some knowledge of that. So I'm not going to waste my time with that. We're just going to talk about the film itself. James Franco gives an Oscar-worthy performance as Tommy Wiseau. I think I said in my Murder on the Orient Express review, I said that Kenneth Branagh's performance in that film was my favorite of the year so far. I think now James Franco as Tommy Wiseau in this film is probably my favorite performance of the year so far. He is so good in it. He plays Tommy Wiseau so fucking beautifully. David Franco gives a fantastic performance as well. I would say probably, you're gonna, nominate him for supporting actor. I'd say, yeah, he probably deserves it. He's extremely good in it. Seth Rogen is fucking fantastic in it. If anything, I would say the film needed a little more of him. The thing I like about the film is that the film takes a lot of jabs and makes fun of a lot of the things that are mysterious about the film The Room. Like, for instance, no one, if you know anything about the making of the film, no one really understands or knows how Tommy Wiseau afforded the film because the film reportedly cost about $6 million, and no one is really sure where or how Tommy Wiseau ever got that money to make the movie. Make fun of course, of Tommy, where he's from, and how old he is and shit like that, and it's really good. This is a film that I would say that if you are an aspiring filmmaker, this is a film for you because this is such a great story to be told, and it's such an inspiring story as well. Because you know it's even though Tommy made one of the worst films ever made, the movie, The Room is regarded as the Citizen Kane of bad movies. It's still inspiring because he at least did make a movie. Even though the film is shit and the film is bad, it was his vision, and he did it essentially almost all on his own. He financed it, he wrote it, he produced it, he directed it, everything he almost did on his own. So in that regard, it is very inspiring because he was able to get it done. One of my favorite scenes of the film is at the end, is during the premiere of the movie. Again, I don't think I'm spoiling anything, but the film ends with them going to the premiere, and basically Tommy starts seeing how people are reacting to the movie, and basically their reactions are bad. Everyone does not, doesn't think that the movie's good, but everyone starts laughing at the movie. It's a great scene because it goes on for so long that you start to stop laughing, and you see Tommy in the movie. You see James Franco as he's basically getting crushed. Like you start seeing the reaction, how he's having to it, how it's basically breaking his heart that people are laughing at his movie. And so it becomes very uncomfortable then when you start hearing everyone laughing in the film, the audience laughing, and then you start feeling for Tommy because you see what he's going through and how this is affecting him. His friend explains to him how, like, you don't understand, like, no, like, go back in there, look. And he goes back in there, he sees everyone laughing, and he's telling Tommy they love it. Like, they're having a good time, and that's all you want from an audience when they see your movie. Like, they all love it, and they're all having a blast. Like, you did it. Like, this is fantastic. It's very fitting to see Tommy accepting and being okay with the way people are reacting to his movie, because he realized that people still love it, even though it's terrible. Overall, The Disaster Artist is easily one of the best films of the year. This deserves every bit of praise that it's getting. It deserves every bit of Oscar buzz that it's also getting. James Franco gives probably the best performance I've seen this year. I would love it if he won the best actor Oscar for this role, because he really does deserve it. He transforms himself and immerses himself in being Tommy Wiseau to the point where when you're watching the movie, you tend to forget that this is James Franco, and you start actually just seeing Tommy Wiseau on the screen. It is such a great performance. And again, everyone else is really good in it. Like, again, the standouts are, of course, David Franco. He's fantastic in it. I would say he potentially also deserves Oscar buzz for his performance, because he is really good. I didn't really get too much into him, but he is very, very good in the film. And overall, I'm going to give The Disaster Artist a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best films of the year. I don't really know how many 9s that is now I've given this year, but that's the most 9s I've given quite a while. This has been a very good year for films, and again, this deserves every bit of Oscar buzz and praise and success that it is getting, because this is one of the best films of the year. James Franco's performance as Tommy Wiseau is easily my favorite performance of the year. So, to recap, once again, I give The Disaster Artist a 9 out of 10. So that's going to do it for this video. Please thumbs up the video if you like it. Please subscribe to our channel. And please leave a comment and let us know what you thought of the video. Me and Dan will most likely, we will be back with Star Wars The Last Jedi, which is the biggest one that we will be seeing this year. It's the movie that we are both looking forward to the most. We are giant Star Wars fans. But I'm hoping also, at the same time, I'm hoping we will also be back, hopefully, with The Shape of Water, which is another movie we really want to go see. We like Guillermo del Toro. That film looks fucking fantastic. I was hoping it was going to be playing in the theater this weekend. I was hoping we were going to be doing The Disaster Artist and we were going to be doing The Shape of Water, because everything I heard of said that The Shape of Water was supposed to get a wide release on the 8th. 8th came, and there didn't get a wide release. It's not playing in any of the theaters around my house, but The Disaster Artist was. So that's why I went to go see The Disaster Artist. So hopefully The Shape of Water will be coming to a theater near us soon, so we could see it and review it. But until then, we are going to be back with Star Wars The Last Jedi. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching.